Imagine building a thriving, self-sufficient neighborhood only for the government to bulldoze it in the name of progress. Now, I'm sure this sounds familiar because if you've been following this series, you've heard other areas that experienced the same thing. But this time, let's talk about when that happened in the city of Detroit. Today we're talking about Black Bottom, the once bustling black mecca that had everything from jazz clubs to black-owned banks. That is, until, you guessed it, systemic racism showed up with a wrecking ball. But first things first, let's clear up a common misconception. Black Bottom did not get its name due to it being a black neighborhood. I know, shocking, right? But it actually got its name from the dark, fertile soil in the area, because before it was a neighborhood, it was farmland. But once black folks started moving in and making it a cultural hub, suddenly people started acting like the name had a whole different meaning. Now let's talk about the rise of Black Bottom. Back in the early 1900s, Black Bottom was the place to be for black folks. Black families pushed out of the South during the Great Migration settled here and turned it into an economic and cultural powerhouse. We're talking thriving businesses, newspapers, doctors, lawyers, basically black excellence on every corner. And the music, if you love jazz, this was the place to be. Legends like Duke Ellington and Ella Fitzgerald played in the clubs of nearby Paradise Valley, which was the entertainment heart of Black Bottom. But of course, as the pattern seems to be, when black people build something great, America suddenly remembers its urban renewal plans. In the 1950s and 1960s, the city claimed Black Bottom was blighted, and they used eminent domain to snatch up land. Instead of investing in the community, they bulldozed it and replaced it with I-375 and some mid-tier apartment complexes. For reference, here are some pictures of Black Bottom before it was destroyed. As you can see, yeah, it definitely looks blighted to me. And if you can't sense the sarcasm in my voice, then I don't know what to tell you. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, let's be real. This wasn't about cleaning up the city. It was about removing black people from prime real estate. They called it progress, but for black Detroiters, it was displacement. Families lost homes, businesses vanished, and the entire history was paved over. Literally. Black Bottom wasn't just a neighborhood. It was proof that black communities could thrive when left alone. But history keeps repeating itself. From Tulsa to Chicago's Bronzeville to Brooklyn's Weeksville, black prosperity is often seen as a threat instead of an asset. So the next time someone tries to act brand new about how Detroit got to the way it is, hit them with facts. And if you want more unfiltered black history, you already know what to do. Like, follow, comment, and share the story with a friend. Let's make sure stories like the Black Bottom don't get erased again.